before we begin and go over NXT, make just one announcement that tomorrow, we usually don't record on Thursdays, but tomorrow we got a video. I got a video for y'all for tomorrow. I think you might want to see this one by a brand new team that, well, I ain't going to give it away just yet, but just check it out, y'all. Just check it out. Tomorrow and Saturday. Saturday, we also got another video. Usually we don't record on Saturdays as well, but they're pre-recorded and they're both coming this week, man. Of course, Friday, there's SmackDown, you know, and hopefully SmackDown is not as bad as Raw. Yeah, I'll mention that. But anyway, let's get down to it, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Comment, subscribe. For some reason, I did not want to tweet during this show, man. I did not want to tweet during this show. I don't know if it was Raw that got me feeling this way, or it just like wrestling in general. It's like even NXT. It's like NXT. Not to say NXT was bad tonight. I wasn't enjoying it like how I usually enjoy it, and I don't know why that is, man. I mentioned it before. Like the philosophy and the way it's booked is kind of different. Tonight, I didn't feel that way. Last week, I definitely felt it. This week, not so much. But still, it's like, I don't know what it is, man. It's like, it's not enjoyable anymore. It's not fun anymore. You know? But of course, I'm here for you guys. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on everything, like I usually do it. How I do it, as always. And that's how we're going to get it popping, man. Let's start. Let's begin. We got Imperium, the NXT Tag Team Champion, faces Breezango. Breezango did not earn this title shot. Some might say they had because they won one match. One match is not enough to earn a title shot. Let's get out of the way right now. But either way, they get the title shot tonight. And did they win? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. But we kind of got an idea of who the next team probably going to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got Only Logan and Danny Burch kind of making the save here against those two. I can't never remember that name, man. But they showed up tonight. The two guys who kind of like a bigger version of the Usos. And I always remember their names, but now I can't think of their names. But they came down like near the end of the matchup, and you know, Only Logan and Danny Burch made the save. So I'm kind of getting this thought that we're going to see those two next. I mentioned that before. I thought we were going to get them first before Breezango, but that was not the case. But we got Imperium, man. You know what I'm saying? Marcel and Fabian Aichner retaining the NXT Tag Team Championships as expected. And as far as Breezango goes, well, back of the line, my friends. Back of the line. Next up, man, we get Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream told us here that he says that he is nothing but a solo act rather than a true partner of Dexter Lumis. Lumis helped him out, so he helped him out and returned the favor. So what this tells me is that Velveteen Dream and Dexter Lumis are going to start a program. Otherwise, why would he even mention that? So my thought process is that's the next program for Mr. Velveteen Dream. Now, safe for him for now, though. You know, I'm thinking once he lost to Adam Cole, you know, he was going to the main roster, but that's not the case, man. He's still involved with NXT, so maybe Dexter Lumis, you know, he might put over Dexter Lumis and then he gets called up. Possibly, I don't know, but it's like there's nothing left for Velveteen to do besides the NXT Championship, which I don't think he needs. But I personally want him to stay in NXT, but it's almost feel like his time is coming. You're kind of getting that feel in the air, man, like his time is coming. And maybe after Dexter Lumis, it's that time for Mr. Velveteen Dream. Damian Priest, man. Damian Priest faces a returning Killian Dain, man. Good to see Killian Dain back in NXT. This was a good match as well. The first match was better, though, but this was also a solid matchup, man. Damian Priest, Priest worked well with almost anybody. I mentioned that already. Killian Dain is an absolute stud, man. Clear as day, you can see it, man. But this match was good, man. Damian Priest beats Killian Dain here. Damian Priest, after losing the Finn battle, like I said, man, Damian Priest has been losing the big ones. this is not a big of a match for him. He's winning. So a Damian Priest case, yes, this is a good win for him. This is a good recovery win after losing to Finn Balor. But once he gets to that big dance, can he finally accomplish the goal and get him a big win? That should be his mindset right now. Can he get a big win? Right now, he's not getting that. So I don't know if they're going to pull that trigger on him. But right now, it's like he's just floating around NXT, man, just doing whatever. But he needs that big win. And right now, he's not getting it. That's the only complaint I got towards him. Oh, man. This is like one of the big negatives of the night, man. Robert Stone. I don't know what they're doing with Robert Stone here. It's like he on like this mission to find another client, and he just going on like this binge of just being upset with himself that Chelsea Green left him. And speaking of Chelsea Green left Robert Stone, right? I don't think we've seen Chelsea Green since then. You know, we haven't seen Chelsea Green since she left Robert Stone. So once she got that win with Charlotte, it's like she feeling herself now. It's like she left Robert Stone and she done nothing else. So I guess you could say this is like the opposite effect of leaving Robert Stone for her, because she ain't doing anything. But some might say, yes, she's not doing anything important right now. There are others involved at the moment. But still, not doing anything. Not a goddamn thing. But speaking of Robert Stone, man, he got scared by Dain here. Then doing Aliyah's entrance for her match against Xia Li. For the next match, she went over to help Stone up. So pretty much she still wants to be, you know, his client, you know. So we get the match up, man. With rolled up after the distraction from Stone, thrown up in the ring was absolutely disgusting. Aliyah beat Xia Li. Match was awful. I did not enjoy this matchup. I said it, man. I said it. Not Xia Li, but Aliyah. Like, that's not it, man. She might look good, but she don't look good in the ring. Once again, man. Xia Li got potential, but I want to see her face someone else other than Aliyah. Like, it's like every time I see Xia Li, she only faces Aliyah. And yes, Xia Li needs some work too, but not much as work as Aliyah do. But I want to see her face somebody else who actually can move in the ring. You know, somebody like a Io Shirai or like a Tegan Nox or Dakota, somebody like that with Xia Li. I want to see what she can do against somebody else other than Aliyah, because her in the ring with Aliyah is not going to do anything for her to make her look at her differently. You know, so that's why I want to see Xia Li face one of those women, or maybe somebody else. No, Chelsea Blackheart, another one. Anybody but Aliyah right now. But clearly Aliyah wants Robert Stone. Will that happen? Possibly, but it's not going to do anything for anybody here. Robert Stone better just find somebody else. I gave him my idea. He should go after Santana Garrett. I think that would be a good client for him. Not Aliyah right now. Santana Garrett, you know, not the greatest, but she got some. She can wrestle now. You know what I'm saying? She ain't bad. You know. So I think that's what we should really go at. But Aliyah, absolutely not. So Timothy Thatcher, man, once again teaching submission moves. I don't know where they're going with this, nor do I care right now. It's like this dude went from being like a freaking genius at his craft to teaching the craft. Like, we're still trying to get used to Timothy Thatcher. Like, yes, he beat Matt Riddle in a big marquee matchup, and they had a little rivalry going on. And yes, he replaced Pete Dunne for the tag team championships and all that, but what is this doing for Timothy Thatcher really? Like, I don't understand this concept. Like, what's up with him teaching like others? Like, I don't get that. Like, I'm not invested in this at all, but I'm curious to see where it goes. As I always do, I'll try to be optimistic, try to see where it goes. But right now, I can't be invested. I really can't. Like, it's not doing anything for anybody right now. But maybe the end game of this will be the biggest reward. Right now, I don't see it. I just don't see it. Man. Undisputed Era, man. Therapy with Roger Strong. Roger Strong going crazy now. This guy Dexter Lumis in his head heavily, man. I love Dexter Lumis. That's how he plays the game, man. Always in your head. Always one step ahead of you. Roger Strong, I don't know where this is going with him. Maybe it's going to lead to him just probably splitting from the Undisputed Era and going crazy. I don't know where this goes with Roger Strong, man. Like, maybe Roger Strong going to probably go through like this, just this longevity of not wrestling until he get his mind right. Maybe it's the first option. Maybe it's just going to lead to him going crazy. Maybe he having like a crazy gimmick in which he just start being a stalker, just like Dexter Lumis, and that probably leads to him being a tag team. Can you imagine that? That would be insane, man. Like, I'm not saying that should happen, but just thinking outside the box. But WWE Roger Strong, man, he pretty much trying to just get like Dexter Lumis out of his mind. Right now, we can't. We'll see how it goes in the future runs, but right now, he going crazy, y'all. He going absolutely crazy. Speaking of backstage, man, Keith Lee interrupts Adam Cole interview and says to him that it's not going to be Karrion Kross who take the title from you. It will be him. And then he smashed the hourglass, as we seen Scarlett, the beautiful Scarlett, put down the hourglass last week on NXT. Just landed that nicely, pretty much letting us all know that Adam Cole time is running. Adam Cole time as champion is running out. I still believe that. I think that's still a sign of what's to come. But the real X factor here is Keith Lee. Keith Lee has been kind of like, they've been kind of teasing Keith Lee and him wanting the NXT championship. So it's like they can have, like, they probably gonna have Keith Lee be the champion. But let's talk about what happened afterwards. I feel like I gotta talk what happened afterwards before I get down into it. So Adam Cole cut a promo about how he might want to go after Keith Lee's North American title. Then Keith Lee came out, followed by Johnny Gargano, then followed by Finn Balor, who made the claim that he wants Keith Lee North American title last week. We all know Johnny Gargano wants it. We all know he wants it. So then Royal Regal then came out. He interrupted and announced that next week that Lee would be defending. Keith Lee will be defending his North American title against both Gargano and Finn Balor in triple threat. Alright? So, whoever wins that matchup will face Adam Cole on July 8th. Winner take all match. So, another one of those winner take all. They did that on Raw, and now they're doing it here in NXT. So, what does this mean? This confirms that we're going to get one guy holding two titles, which I kind of have a problem with. Kind of got a problem with this. I don't see the concept of having like one person hold both championships. Like it feels like they're just trying to make history here. So like something that Raw or SmackDown would do. Like, we don't need this right now. We don't need someone holding both the North American and the NXT championship. We don't need that. I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see that happen. But that's what, like, that's what they're going with. So, like I mentioned, whoever wins between either Keith Lee, Gargano, or Finn Balor will be facing Adam Cole either way. Winner take all. So, July 8th, we're going to see one of those men, one of four of those men, holding both championships. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. So we could potentially see Adam Cole hold both titles, or Keith Lee for that matter. Or Keith Lee for that matter. Now here's the thing though. They wouldn't have had us just watch Adam Cole stare at the hourglass last week without no implications, right? So they're still riding with Karrion Kross. They're still way high up on Karrion Kross. So this really feels like that Adam Cole is going to become the North American champion and the NXT champion, holding both titles, only to hand it over to Karrion Kross. That could be the case, but who wants to see that? You know? And then I kind of got this problem with Karrion Kross I didn't mention last week. Yes, I'm real high up on him as well, but I have to bring this up. It's like they're pushing him way too fast. Now, this was like Roman Reigns, where I'll be throwing the fit. So, same thing. Karrion Kross gotta get the treatment too, man. He getting pushed way too fast. So I feel like this is way too fast for him, man. There are a lot of still other opponents for him to go at to show that he's here, you know? I don't know, man. Like I said, if it happens, it happens. I have no issue with the match itself, but the match gonna be absolutely fire. But I gotta make a complaint about that, man. Karrion Kross getting pushed this quick. Got issue with it. God said, man. But I also got an issue with one guy holding two titles. That's not needed. It's not necessary. I don't even know why they even trying to do this. I really don't. But we could potentially see Adam Cole holding 2 championships, man. Just solidifying his dominance even more so. Before he hands it over to Karrion Kross. I still believe that's gonna be the end game. And then that redemption story I told y'all about, like that intro last week NXT video, my intro was perfect. I laid everything down the line for y'all, man. This is just an add-on. We're gonna get one guy holding 2 titles this time, not just the NXT Championship. But that intro just sets the tone, man, about Karrion Kross and who he gonna drop it to. Everything, man. Like, I set that tone very, very well. So I think if y'all some of y'all gotta check out is that intro to my NXT review last week, man. That was absolutely fire. Fire, man. I set that tone perfectly. No stuttering, nothing like I'm doing now. Just straight up laying it all on the line, man. And I think that would be a great story to tell overall. I still believe that, man. I get his idea, as I'm telling y'all here as well, I get the idea of Karrion Kross dropping the title to Tommaso Ciampa because for the simple fact that it was Ciampa was the first one that lost to Karrion Kross, and now Ciampa is on like this redemption as of like, damn, like he didn't say nothing when he lost to Karrion Kross to the interviewer. So you gotta build it back up, that redemption story. Let him be the one to take down Karrion Kross. They might go a new direction. They might go with someone else, but I think that would be sweet. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind Ciampa beating Karrion Kross for the first time. Somebody gotta beat him. Somebody got to. But that's how I feel about everything, y'all. I don't want to see 2 championships being held by one person. I don't want to see it. But anyway, let's continue. Dakota Kai faces Kayden Carter. She fought Kacy Catanzaro last week. Beat her and his. She defeats Kayden Carter by submission. It's clear that Dakota Kai is going to be Io Shirai first opponent. Is a given now. I'll be shocked if they go with anybody else, man. And Dakota Kai is racking up wins here, so it has to be Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai is going to be Io Shirai first opponent for the NXT Women's Championship. They pitched Mercedes Martinez, hyping her up. She's coming to NXT. I'm excited for that. I always thought Mercedes Martinez was very good, and now she's about to become official NXT superstar. You know, you ain't no complaints from me. No complaints from me. But next up, man, Bronson Reed faces Leon Ruff. Very quick match. Not much to say here. He defeats him very quickly, man. Then quickly cut a promo across the parking lot. In the parking lot, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. In the parking lot, Cameron Grimes, Damian Priest. We get the hype up for next week. That's the match we're going to see next week. Cameron Grimes, man. Cameron Grimes, y'all. Y'all know I feel about Cameron Grimes. I don't see it. I'm keep saying it, man. I just don't see it. Damian Priest better demolish this dude. Damian Priest is the money man right now. Not the money man of all NXT, but like between those two, that's the money man. Oh man. Anyway, Santos, no Rule, Raquel, all 3 members. You know what I'm saying? We seen last week the mask was revealed. Drake Maverick, we seen it last week, man. They cut a promo here. Growing up, his dad always told them to be a leader, not a luchador. The Drake Maverick interrupts to come out for a fight, but the number game was just too much, man. So here we get Santos here, just pretty much just putting Maverick through a table outside the ring. During the commercial, Maverick was loaded into the ambulance with Jake Atlas checking up on him. So I guess we know that Jake Atlas going to be fighting alongside Drake Maverick and probably going to kick Kushida. I can see those 3 guys fighting against these 3 guys. Like I said, man, like the Drake Maverick hype is over. Like he lost the tournament, that hype is over. I really don't care now. I'm honestly more interested in Santos right now. Like for real. Like I like him as cruiserweight champion right now. After him just taking the mask off and everything, and then got this stable going on. That's where the money at right now, man. That's crazy. Thinking about that tournament, Drake Maverick was the only person I was invested in. Then coming out of the tournament, We get the heel turn. Now it's the other guy. That's absolutely insane, man. Now Drake Maverick is like, you know, it's whatever, you know. But some people probably want to still see Drake Maverick get his win. I personally just don't care right now. The tournament where it was at didn't happen. Whatever, man. I didn't mean to say it like that, but you guys get my point. Last but not least, Bayley and Sasha defeated Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart to retain the Women's Tag Team Championship. I knew that was going to happen because I really feel like that the Iconics are going to beat Sasha and Bayley on Monday on Raw. As that match was announced even before we got to this moment. After the match was over, we get Shirai coming down and attacking both Sasha Banks and Bayley, letting her know this is her house now. She's the NXT Women's Champion, and that's how the show goes off there. Now, we still don't know officially who's going to be Shirai's opponent. I brought up Dakota. I feel like that's going to be her first opponent for the NXT Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley going to still be in the mix. Not right now. Maybe get Rhea Ripley next, possibly. Or we're going to get some other women involved because we seen Rhea Ripley in the picture. I still feel like she shouldn't have lost that. I feel like Rhea Ripley losing that title at WrestleMania would just kill her momentum, man. It killed everything. Because it would have been so much better if she would have dropped it just the EO one-on-one. Charlotte was not necessary. Like, it really feels that way now. It's more apparent now that Charlotte winning that title did absolutely nothing. It didn't do anything for nobody. Nothing. But she ain't champion no more. Thank Christ. We got an even better champion in Io Shirai. Alright, y'all. That's it. That's your NXT review. Thank y'all for watching, man. Hit that like button, comment. Let me know what y'all feel about NXT. Let me know how y'all feeling about double champions for North American and NXT champion being on one person. I personally don't like it. Let me know what y'all feel about that. Also, like I said, tomorrow we got video Thursday and Saturday already recorded coming to y'all. And Friday we got SmackDown. Hopefully that's better than Raw, because I'm really not feeling like reviewing wrestling as of late, because I just don't know, man. Like, it's just something's in the air, I guess. You know, someday I'll be feeling it and someday I don't. This is one of those days that I didn't really want to review, but I did it anyway for y'all, man. So thank y'all for watching. I'll see each and every single one of you in the very next video.